Speaker. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Sunday. I am VS Speaks Royally. Happy Mother's Day to you all out there. I hope you're having a wonderful Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Yes. Yeah, it's just one of them things. Here's a Mother's Day. I posted this up. I have a delay on my side. Okay, there we go. So, just wanted to say happy Mother's Day to you all. Let me get into the disclaimer. I have so much I wasn't able. Oh, yeah, Harry and Meghan have fed us well. They have fed Squad well. Let me tell you. Woo! We got so much stuff. My gosh. Anyway, here we go. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use. for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay, so this weekend, let me get to this is the most important thing. So, just what it says this weekend, we are all Nigerians. Yes. So a squaddie. I always give credit to squaddies. I may not say the name because the crazies are out there. And but yeah. Y'all better leave Nigeria. Y'all better leave squaddies. You better leave us alone. Okay, I'm just gonna kick it off that way and just y'all can figure it out. I had that in squad. I think pre-trash, but I just needed to say this weekend we are all Nigerians. Okay. All right. I think we all feel that way. Woo, woosah, woosah, woosah. All right. Um, I did not look. I think Sinky did have a couple of things. Sinky tags people, so I have to. Yeah, it takes a little bit of effort just to kind of cover up the tags. Anyway, let me just kind of look in the comments, see what y'all are up to over here. Um, You know, I have to say, even though losing my father, if you've dealt with anyone with Alzheimer's dementia, you will understand when I say this statement. You lose them long before their physical goes. So, um, yeah, my one cousin called and she was like, "Yeah, it's described as the longest goodbye," and it is. So, I'm good, everybody, but I wanted to, kind of I have to also get back to life, and y'all just don't know how much y'all feed my soul. I just have to tell you that. All right. hmm You have to be surrounded by, and I have family love and all that, but it's a squad's on a different level. Y'all know how y'all are. Y'all hold a special place in my heart. And Elaine, that's so sweet of you. Happy Mother's Day to all my friends across the pond. Yes, because they celebrate on a different time frame than we here in the US and all that fun stuff. Hopefully, some of you again had a chance to see the Northern Lights. I understand it was still all the way down to Florida. Can you imagine? But it's beautiful. It is kind of different to look up and see a red sky. It was like, what the ET coming? We can only hope. Okay. I see some of y'all are busy dropping love. I see my boss is here. Hello, Mrs. S. I saw Cluckers and I had to star this one. So Mrs. S says, a very happy Mother's Day to all mothers, mothers to be, like mothers, mother/fathers, mother cluckers, and fathers in the role as mothers. She covered the entire gambit. So that one had me falling out. I'll probably will save that one for the end of the live stream. So, Elaine, thank you. Love and prayers, VS. Thank you for 25 months of membership. That's something I guess I do have a lot more quiet time. I have to find myself in a way. Being a caregiver, those that have been, you understand, you have to find yourself again. And so I need to get those emojis, and I keep saying that because I have to keep triggering myself to get busy. All right. Mrs. S, thank you. What a week. Yes. What a week in so many ways. What a week. Squad is so well fed. Ooh, child. Um, I want to get to the pictures. I have a few things in trash time. It's more celebration. Those that don't like trash time must be very happy over these last few live streams because it's been more covering Harry and Meghan, as it should be and always is, but still trash time gets its joys to many too. Okay. Nutty Doctor, thank you. You're saying sorry for loss. God give you the strength and fortitude to bear the loss. Thank you. And there's Elaine, Elaine P, because there's another Elaine. So I had to just need to specify Elaine P from the UK. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Um, For the three of you who have dropped the love early, may it be returned unto y'all 1,000 times over. Mm. All right, let me get to it. Hold on a second, because I'm never. If y'all ever become content creators and use your StreamYard, y'all will understand where you have content and all over the. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. I'm steady talking when I hit the thing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all don't have to do that. I so appreciate it. Also, um, I know family side, I did advise people, instead of flowers, you can make a donation to the Alzheimer's Association. That was in my father's name, but yeah, it's times like this you just realize there's organizations that do a lot. Even hospice, your local hospice, fantastic organization. Let me see. Oh yes, she gave an ode to her children today. Uh, I don't know if any picked it up, but yeah. Now, I guess the auntie set Megan straight on her muted color scheme, so to speak. I know many squaddies were like, "Come on, show us some color," and she has answered that. Okay, she has answered that. So let me look through. Everybody's just greeting. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you all. I won't keep you long. I won't keep you long. Thank you, Lakivia. Thank you to you. Happy Mother's Day, VS. Thank you for being you. Thank you. Um, and John says, Happy Sunday to all squatties globally. Yes. So, oh, that's so sweet, Black Queen. Hello to all my beautiful squatties. Happy and blessed Mother's Day to all that are mothers and surrogate mothers. Thank you for all your love, care, sacrifices. You are all superheroes. Yes, very much so. Very, 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 very much so. Lottie says I'm going to stay in bed all day. I've already had breakfast in bed, lunch is next, then I'll be done for the day. Oh, okay. You got to tell us all your little secrets. Go, Lottie. Go, Lottie. Hey, Cookies and Cream. Happy Mother's Day to you, my manager. Connie Mama. Hello. Woo. All right. Khadijah, yes, Harry and Meghan are a blessing to the world. They are. Hmm. And they make us very proud. Um, there's something in Trash Time that's going to make y'all laugh. It made me laugh because I just saw it right before I went live. But let me see. Laurie says Africans do not play and would get back at the derangers in a very intelligent way. Cheer. And I would enjoy every moment of watching that get back. Okay. I tried to tell him early on. I think headlines will probably start, the ugly headlines. You know how they do. They'll wait until after. But let me see. Elaine said, I worked in care looking after the elderly with dementia for 40 years. Yeah, so you clearly understand yours. Caregiving, yeah, it's whew. Let me come on down in here. Everybody's just greeting. Good to see so many of you. Hey, the Bud Files. T Mac, how are you? Sis Hilda. Happy Mother's Day, sis. Yes. I know that I'm really surprised so many of y'all are here. What? It was really, my husband's like, Are you going to do a live? I said, I don't know. And then it just hit me. I'm like, Yeah, let me go ahead on. Especially when I started seeing the pictures. Woo, yes. I had to, you know, get together with the squad and even the extension. Because those of you who support the stream are extensions of the squad. Let me see. Black Queen says poor Meg has PTSD from all the forced muted colors on Shutter Island. So what she's wearing to me is beautiful. I also understand, like, unlike her counterparts, let me put it this way. Y'all read into this, and I know we're not in trash time yet. unlike her counterparts in the UK, who will just go into a country and wear what is a traditional attire before they are blessed and gifted. Okay, you will know when I get there, you'll understand. So it takes on a difference. So the aunties spoke sweetly to her, and yes, that's it. Woo! Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm sure the squatties that were there probably just, hey. Anne says Megan's red dress was from a Nigerian designer. And see, she's very intentional. We know how Megan is. Okay. Okay. Very intentional. My understanding that several of her, I think the red was sold out. And I want to say, even on their site, they have apologized that the site, yeah, the traffic, the volume. Um, American Riviera Orchard, I know because Megan is part of that. Y'all will be prepared because it's the the website traffic is going to be unreal when they are ready for business, so to speak. So yeah. Lakivia says that red dress took my breath. Yes, beautiful. All right. So Connie's greeting, Elaine. Let me see. Tiger said it's Mother's Day in the US. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Yes, it is. It's Mother's Day. We celebrate usually the second Sunday in May is our Mother's Day. All right. Let me. Lottie, they can beg him to take the titles, but it has been explained and explained and explained and explained. It's not going to happen. Um, yeah, unless he wants his legacy to truly be known as that, and then probably every Commonwealth country that is um, a much darker pigment majority. Yeah. Coffee, honey, how are you? T Max said the Nigerian and setting them the Rangers straight. Yes, they don't play. I'm loving that Jamaica Live is still trolling. So I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. I'm just saying they just need to lay off. Crystal, hello. Happy Mother's Day to you. All right. I'm just scanning up and down the comments. So I'm all over the place. Thank you, Coco, for the kind words. Thank you. Joseph, let's see. Our faves are dominating the royal news as usual. Not a foot wrong. Never did we ever expect a foot wrong. And because they're over there in the capacity of patron founder of Invictus Games and spreading goodwill. Yeah. hmm It has nothing to do with a certain country that wants to now try to take credit. Woo! Okay. Let me get over here. Out of the comments, let me look. Black Queen, take the titles away reminds me of off with her head. Yes, Henry VIII. Isn't that where that came from? hmm I think one heir has probably taken Henry VIII's actions, maybe literally instead of figuratively. Woo. Um, All right, happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. Yes, little Mac, she did, and I'm going to get into that. Let me get to the good stuff. Because yes, little Mac says Anne Lewis today she wore a Nigerian skirt that was gifted to her last night. Exactly, gifted to her, and she honored them. And let me tell you, forever endeared, forever loved by that country. Okay. Just just gonna say. There you go, Elaine. It would take an act of parliament. And I don't think any of them politicians want that on their record either. Um, aloha, God, the Son, Jesus Christ saves. Hi from Maui. Aloha. All right. Let me get over here. Um, Tiger says Meghan looked absolutely gorgeous today in all her outfits. She honored Nigeria. Yes, as she says, welcoming her home. Yes. All right. I have the banner going. Let me get over here up to the brand. Let me come down just to make sure. Okay, giving campaign. There is a link pinned. I don't know if I set it up with Nightbot. I thought I did. If not, I know Church Nelly has dropped the link. But if you're able to give for the annual birthday, with the squads, as well as it's including also the Invictus Games 2025. So, you know, if you're able to give, give. If you're not able to give, share the link with your family, friends, community, social media community, and those that are able to give will. That's also a way of giving. All right. Let me get to coverage in a sense, but I'm going to show some day 2 pictures, some random pictures that I found, after I go on so early. So there's a lot of pictures that come after the fact. So I wanted to share as well as some from today, day 3. So this selfie, I thought, look, look, look. Nobody can say she's not loved. No one can say she's not loved. Well, they could, but we wouldn't believe it. Okay, because we know better. The joy and just the looks of their face. Can you? I don't know how I would act. I really don't know how I would act. So I saw this morning when I was, and I opened my phone and I said, okay, let me see what's going on. So the AP, Duchess of Sussex called, I probably will mess this up, Ifoma in Nigeria speaks with woman about her Nigerian roots. Now, yeah, I'm just gonna give a fair warning again to the UK media. Y'all need to just leave. Just leave this. Act as if this trip did not happen. That's your best bet. Because if you come off on the wrong foot, you've been warned. Okay, so I hate to butcher her name. So you can read. This is the woman who was honored on Time magazine, and I gave the information. Um, as well as her affiliation with, Archewell, etc. So, a wonderful afternoon with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex during their trip to Abuja, Nigeria. Happy to share with Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, warmth and friendly embrace of Nigerians. At our first meeting with leading Nigerian women, um, ably moderated by the one and only Mo Abadu, she was showered with names. Ifoma, a beautiful and a good person, is what the meaning is. Um, Omawali, I believe, a child has come home. And Edidong, I'm going to mess this up. Somebody could correct me on the pronunciation. Blessing. So they've given her the names of a beautiful and good person. A child has come home, and blessing. Beautiful. All right, here are the pictures so that you can see. And yes, that dress sold out. Okay, here we go. It was absolutely, women in leadership Nigeria. So that was the event. And there's Harry. Start the countdown till you see the heir to be. Okay, and a similar. Here they are on the dais. I just think these are beautiful. And Meghan did say how she lovingly given words of, color, please, color. So it was good to see that she has broken out and put on color and blended in with her sisterhood. Yes. Okay. So much joy, happiness to all that are there. Yes, and another selfie that was taken. I love it. Love, 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 love. And here's another random. There's a video. Someone did a caught as Harry leaned in to whisper something to his wife, and she responded, "Me too." Okay, so yesterday here it is showing that she is. Both of them were gifted outfits by the Nigerian Diaspora Commission. And upon her arrival today, she was wearing that. And so, Freeper, many of you know who Freeper is. Um, I loved her comment here. It's more meaningful that Meghan is wearing traditional Nigerian clothing after being gifted it than if she stepped off the plane wearing it on the first day. She has been welcomed and swaddled like a newborn daughter. Beautiful. So, yes, um, y'all come for them if you want to. There are countries they're in line with squaddies and they have circled the wagons. Try it if you wish. Okay. So here, one of the news polls, Nigeria, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are in Lagos. So yes, today they are in Lagos. Um, the Arise News, Prince Harry and Meghan arrive in Lagos as part of their visit to Nigeria. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle arrived in Lagos from Abuja on an Air Peace flight where they were greeted by the CEO, Fly Air Peace, Dr. Alan Onomi, at the Murtala International Airport for the third and final day of their trip to Nigeria. So very nice. And there, I happened to find this picture as I was, these pictures as I was getting ready to go live, especially this one. So gifted the night before and wore it. So yeah, go Megan. Raised correctly. Now, what you're not seeing, there's a video of her there being greeted, and a child was I think it was 4 or 5 individuals, and the child was climbing up each of the adults and got to the top, and you can see Megan's face like the child was okay though, and yeah, it was a special little moment. Hopefully, I'm sure Baron or somebody will probably show the video, but I just wanted to those that do the collages, thank you. To the squaddies, I snag. Yes, thank you. I always give credit. Um, but it's not me. So yes, you can see. Isn't this beautiful? Absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so there is video showing them as they came to this event, and Megan speaking with those in the wheelchairs, and I love that she bent down to greet. This is such a wonderful picture. And there's Mr. Harry also. I think Harry's going to get an invite, and there's going to be challenges on the basketball court. Y'all will see what I'm talking about shortly. So they got T-shirts. Harry's holding the one that says Harry Dreams Big. Megan's holding the one that says Megan Dreams Big. The gentleman is wearing one that says Nigeria Dreams Big. So very sweet, lovely. Can't wait to see them wearing. And as you see, Reuters took these pictures. Some in the road are going to be very upset. um, just stunning, stunning. All right, so here they are on the basketball court. Just love the shot. And then they all were tossing up balls. I cannot translate because I am not sure. This was the BBC actually, and I was surprised when I saw this picture with them. But look at Harry. Look at Harry. Does Harry got skills? Look at Harry. I was like, oh, okay, sir. um, NTA International, and it just has Prince Harry and Lagos, Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan. I am not going to pronounce the city. Lagos pledged commitment to grooming basketball talents in Africa through the Giant of Africa project. The couple promised to build more basketball courts across Nigeria. Love it. Yes. Excuse me, taking a sip of my tea. Um, welcome to More Color. Yes. So, Sussex community events. Prince Harry and Princess Meghan greets the governor of Lagos State. So, I am not gonna hat. I will butcher the name. So I'm just gonna say, did greet. You wait till you see Meghan coming up in some of these pictures. Ooh, churl. Okay. So here they are. You see a certain photographer in the background, do you not? Okay. We're going to be fed quite well. So here are additional picture collage that I saw and I snagged. And this is just, yes, look at that. Look at that. Regal. Okay. This was a video of her walking by, and I just wanted to just catch the profile. You can see how she had her hairstyle and the earrings, and yeah. So there were gifts, more gifts given. Tina was cute because I think it was Tina that was like, they're going to need a separate plane or a bigger plane for all the gifts that they're going to be, yes, they're going to be receiving. So this is just very special. As you see, she has an addition to her attire. Yes. Okay. Looks beautiful. It makes just okay. I'll let y'all soak it in. Hmm. Absolutely stunning. Okay, and so now this picture, Nigerian Chief of Defense Staff Christopher Musa, his wife Lillian Musa, Lagos State Governor wife, I hate to butcher her name, Ivy, I will say Ivy, and the Lagos State Governor Baba with Harry and Meghan. So that's who's in this picture, and I absolutely love it. They signed the book. I would love to find the picture if someone was able to snag it of what was written, because what they wrote, the defense yesterday, was just simply beautiful. So here's one Harry signing. This is one that's a little out of order, but go with me. But they gave a little welcoming in his speech and thank you, you know. So this is one of the last ones I have, and then I'll jump back into the chat with you all, and then get into trash time. I have a few items. So there's something special about this dress that she had on. So this was her ode to her children today on Mother's Day. That's how I look at it. Many squaddies have also picked up on that. So you have, there's Archie, first birthday. Then you have when they announce the pregnancy of Lilibet. And today, there she is on as a queen, looking as a queen. So that was her ode. And thank you to the squaddie who created this collage. Yes, I give credit. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to come up. I'm going to get back up here. I'm going to jump into comments. I see there's like 100 comments or so. I'm just going to pick a spot, work my way down, and then I'll get into trash time. All right. Let me see. What time is it now? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Mrs. S. Ann Lewis, Megan wore an African outfit this morning. She got off that plane looking fine. Yes. Fine. Hey, Elle, how are you? Good evening, everyone. Sussex Squad. Yes. I remember reading that one, so we're going to come on down. Coffee Honey, how are you? I hope you were well. Karen, happy Mother's Day to you. Um, Let me see. Laurie, checking for a yellow dress she wore today. The Nigerian green shawl off her shoulders gifted to her. Yes, and it just ah, it made the outfit even more regal. Hmm. Let me see. Hello, Paul. How are you? Deb, 89. How you doing? Compton, Cali. How you doing? That's very sweet. Church and Elaine saying Happy Mother's Day, all. Yes. So that's why I'm not going to try to keep y'all long. Let me see. Laurie, love the moms and the aunties calling Meghan princess. Yes, because they know the deal. Hmm Plus, that that drives the crazies absolutely batty. Let me see. The woman is beside her next to Megan. She, all of us basically, yes. So for the aunties, I didn't notice until this morning because it was a better picture. So there was wording on the aunties' outfits yesterday, who are the military wives, and it did say that it was saying, I believe it was spouse of military. Um, which was quite awesome. I thought it was a design, but it was actually wording on their outfit. So, mhm. Let me see. No is saying exposed shoulders is part of our culture in the Eastern Cape and South Africa, regardless of age. It's not disrespectful, as haters implied. And we know, thank you, no. We know that Megan does research, Harry too. What what is and what shouldn't be done. Um, Again, it wasn't a state visit. It wasn't an official visit as far as like UK government. Hallelujah, because to me they would represent the USA. All right, I know we're not in trash time yet. Let me behave myself. But um, yeah, we know she would not have done anything that would have you know either offended or whatever. So, but thank you for sharing that. So it could have I read it so that the haters know. Go sit down somewhere. Certain shoulders might offend, but not Megan's. Okay, let me come on down. Lottie, that must be all those folks have left taking the title because whenever Harry and Meghan does anything good, that's when they won't. Oh yeah, they want those damn titles. But it makes them look petty and small. Okay, in my opinion. Let me see. Let me see. Church Nelly Megan looked beautiful in yellow. Yes. So the church, Lord of mercy. The channel members, I had dropped pictures over to them prior to even scheduling the live, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do a live, and then because I was seeing many, many more. So yeah, um, I'm glad to be able to get together with you all, even if for a short time. Hello, Madam F. How are you? Laurie is saying, no, the haters will find everything M does offensive. At this point, none of their negative comments surprise me. Their negativity is being old and baseless. Yes, very much so. Tiger said, would it be possible to do a summary of all 3 days with all the pictures in your net? Ooh, Tiger. I can try. I can try. That would be like Talk Tuesday. I can try. I don't, it would be very, like, I would have to limit the pictures because, yeah, I had to delete stuff to get the ones I had in today. I was like, oh my goodness. But I'll star this one just so that I have let me take a screenshot of it actually. Let me go back. Let me do a little screenshot. Y'all give me assignments, see? I'll add it to my list, Tiger. Love you though. Dara says yes, she did very pretty. She looked very pretty, I guess you're saying, in the yellow. Yes. So T Mac, those Nigerian women are beautiful. Yes. Hence, yes. Mm-hmm. Faith, she's wearing that gift today. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And as Freeper said, it means much more that it was gifted and you wore it, not that you said, "Oh, let me look for some attire that is native and then wear it so that I can feel like I fit in." And then, allow them to welcome. And she did just that. So, Navi, I saw that they're going to South Africa for the next moonshot. Any truth to that? No clue. No clue. No clue. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Laurie says, Dara, the green shawl gifted to her and she had over her yellow dress coming out of the governor's meeting was amazing. Yes. It was almost as if someone knew she was going to wear that color. Just, yeah, the stars aligned. Let me just say that. Mrs. S, there you go. There you go, Mrs. S. Meghan always understands the assignment. There you go. There you go. Yes, she does, V. Meghan looks beautiful. Edna, happy Mother's Day to you. Let me see. Tier, Meghan honoring the Nigerian culture and looks lovely. Yes. Not trying to overdo, not trying to floss in a sense. Regal. Okay, that's the word that just keeps coming to my mind. Regal. Okay, let me see. Antoinette, sweet. Loving it for Harry and Meghan. Enjoy the love. Yes, he's a proud man. He loves his wife. And when others are loving and doting on her, he loves that even more so. So Church Deli, Elaine, is Saltine Island okay? They're not. Although I'm not even checking accounts and I didn't see many screenshots, but I wasn't going down any rabbit holes either. So let me see. Lottie, that skirt looks great on Megan's body. Yes. Mrs. S, I have not seen those shoes before. Wowza. I know. Now, she is probably more than likely referring to now. I don't think it's probably the red. Let me just see if I can find the right picture. Um, this one, Mrs. S, is this what you're? Let me take the comment down for a second. Where is it? Okay. Oop. And let me take my banner down so you can see. Are you talking these shoes here? Okay. I'm guessing that's the ones you were talking about. So, yeah. Wowza is right. Wowza is right. Hi, Vonzella. How are you? Mwah to you. All right, let me see here. Marshar, how are you? Harry and Meghan are the royal standard when visiting another nation. Watch Willie will Willie things up when he has his Earth Flop event in Cape Town. Willie needs to leave black folks alone. It, truly, why? Why there? Why? And then you're gonna not fly in the. Well, maybe he will. Who knows? Hmm. Let me take a sip of my tea and just leave that all the way alone. Okay. Mrs. S. Yellowstone seems to be the go-to color for our Megan. Yes. Now we remember. Ooh, Lord, I'm not in trash time yet. Okay. We remember the one event that she did with Harry, the engagement, and she wore yellow. I'm so glad to see her wearing yellow again today because she caught so much hell from that one engagement. And she was beautiful in the yellow dress. It was, yeah. Anyway, y'all know which one I'm talking about. Lord of mercy. Okay, let me. Tiger said Megan looks like a beautiful bird in the yellow dress. Yes, she gorge. Jess. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Accessorized, just the simplicity, but just it's beautiful. It is really beautiful. So the nod to her children. T Mac, the president of the Toronto Raptors, was at the basketball game. So look at that. Um, hey Joan, how are you? Happy Mother's Day to you. Isabella Banks, a Sussex supporting podcaster and is Nigerian, said Megan will need a suitcase to take her gifted clothes home. And I love that for her. I absolutely love that for her. Yes. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Lottie said, doesn't Harry have family that lives in Africa? The ones that treated him, yes, as family and adopted him in. Is that what you're saying? Yes. You know Harry's affinity for the continent. Mhm. Marshar, Harry now has basketball skills from being around all the brothers in America. Come on. Y'all know we dominate that ish. Okay. That was like a great shot that was taken. I was like, look at Harry. Look at Harry. Lorna, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, okay. She's like yellow, not Yellowstone. What the heck is wrong with this computer? You know autocorrect. It's all right. We got what you meant. Let me see. Tiger says Harry and Meghan holding hands with their fingers interlocked is so sexy. Mhm. And it drives the derangers crazy. Claudia says, "Wow, Megan is gorgeous." Yes, he said she broke the conveyor belt, and it was only a few that even made him look twice. She just smashed it. How did he say smashed it to bits? Lydia, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Mother's Day to you. Let me see. Marcia said, I love the green shawl wrapped over Megan's shoulder on top of the yellow dress. It's a perfect added touch. Yes. I mean, it truly, it was just perfection. Let me see. All right. Yes, I love the yellow, just the nod, her children. Okay. Besides, it was color. It was, yes, be bold, be beautiful. Yeesh. Um, hey, Marvin, how are you? Okay, let me see more comments. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There you go, Faith. This is the same dress she wore for Archie's first birthday and her pregnant picture with Lily. Yes. So, nod to her children on Mother's Day here in the US. Yes. So, just the sweet touch all the way around. No, y'all will not get me emotional. I don't know why I feel like sometimes I'm just going to bust out. And then I feel silly. I'm like, really, y'all? Come on now. Mm-mm-mm. Mrs. S, we got a year in 3 days, but at the end of the day, it doesn't seem like enough. I know. I know. Mm, I will see what I can do about I s- baby the Ranger had its moment yesterday. Okay. Princess Sinky is out there. I did see Princess Sinky and cutting up, and so I will try to have some stuff for you on Tuesday for Princess Sinky. Let's see. My company gives like 5 days of bereavement. I will keep my thoughts until I get into trash time if I happen to discuss, but yeah, I'll be taking a little bit more than that. For real. hmm Adelina, her beautiful eyes look for the good in others. Her beautiful lips speak only words of kindness. Megan's kindness has a beautiful way of reaching down into her weary heart, making a shine. Yes, for the hell that she endured for the short time that she was in the UK through that media and that family, to see the love, the outpouring of love. Jamaicans circled those wagons quick. Nigeria, child. We all have to say we're Nigerian because they scooted us all to the side and was like, mm-mm, don't even think about it. So they got her. They got her. Let me see. Marvin, now you know better. Church Nelly, happy Mother's Day to you, sweetie. No alcohol today, cheer, please. Vera King Charles is now a 666 100,000. What is that? Explanation. Why didn't he make time to meet it up? Well, someone came up with a meme and it had me on the floor. Um, in regards to a snub, y'all will see shortly. Y'all will see shortly. Let me see. Oh, it's at 50 minutes, almost at an hour. Um, Boney said that Harry gifted something green would go nice with Megan Shaw. I didn't see any pictures, um, more than likely. But remember, he had his own special. Yes, so don't worry. I'm sure he is taken care of. Sharon, those Nigerian squaddies have put down a challenge. The matching outfits and box lunches, bowing to the ladies. Okay. Although I will say the U.S. Contingency of squad, when IG 27 is announced, will be in D.C. That's what we're all hoping and praying for. Yeah, we'll show up and do you know and show service is universal. I just think that was whew, mm, the words into action. That's what is key about squad, the words into action. Laurie says, after this Nigerian invite, other African countries are surely going to follow suit. And boy, Will and T Chuck, the royal family, are all going to die. Well, mm. Interesting words there at the end. Let me move on. Anne says Meghan would not disrespect the country. She normally does research on any project she undertakes. Yes. Now, I'm looking forward to, because generally when they go in, she does little side visits that we don't find out about until well after. I'm hoping they had moments like that. I do. I hope that there was a moment like that. Or she's gotten, as I say, the intel to know for the next time going in. Idalina says, Meghan and Harry, hold your head high because people would kill to see you fall. Yes. Although those that want to see them fall are the ones that they would probably trip over and keep on moving. Okay, let me. Whew. Mrs. S, I think the aunties got the shawl in many colors to make sure they had one to match whatever outfit she came out in. LOL. You could be right. You could be right. Okay, I'm going to skip a lot of comments. I'm going to come on down. Hello, 1960. I'm going to star this one so I know. Let me see, 1224. Y'all remind me where I was at because I'm going to get over here to trash time. It's only a few things, but it's enough. We got to have a little trash time, just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Um, I've been cutting up throughout the stream, but not too badly. Hopefully, not too badly. It's your favorite time, trash time, trash time, trash time. Now, this one screenshot, this was some thoughts within the UK, which I think are just horrid. Horrid. So, I don't know who this former royal protection officer is, but he needs to find his inner voice and just keep his mouth shut. But it would have been safer and easier if wounded Nigerian soldiers were flown to London instead of having all the security and the vast expertise to a country where many are living on less than $1.50 a pound or 150 pound a day. So the impact of their visit is going to have much greater influence in a sense. So it'll be positive. To have flown wounded soldiers into London is performative. That's what that family does. That would have made no sense. You would have put people who, again, wounded in hospital. You wanted to put them on a plane and fly them into the UK to make it easier for whom? Harry has his security. And because he's there for Invictus and it's a military related visit, they're good on security. They're good. Y'all don't provide security, or y'all worried about? Okay, let me just. That right there, how dare you? How dare you? As if they're not human beings that hurt, but you want to treat them like they're just farm animals. Herd them onto a plane, bring them over here, do a little show, pony, and dance, and then ship them right back because y'all are good on deporting people. All right, let me come back over here. Next one. All right, let me take down my banner for just a second. There's no date on this, but Meghan thanks Nigerians for welcoming her to, quote, my country. Duchess of Sussex, who says she's 43% Nigerian, tells audience in Abuja she hopes she can do justice to being a role model as she attends event without Harry. And then it says, Meghan snub to UK. Well, y'all have snubbed her for years. She doesn't owe you anything. This is not a royal. They're not representing that family or that country. So snub, y'all keep doing headlines that you don't want to hear. You don't want her anywhere near that country. Don't come here. You're not welcome, as one of the wrote with the initials AP wrote, put in the big bold headlines. Yes, that is how one would feel about a country that extended an invite, again, Invictus Games related. They knowing that having eyes and their eyes on their wounded as well as the broader families, etc., the positive impact that will come from that. Because the world press was there, maybe not the UK media, but the world press was there. Okay. Snub, whatever. Um, but, this is the meme. King Charles snubs dentists. I always say it. I don't get that whole, look like broken down, we're all hillbillies. I don't get the whole gist. So, they snub everything that could help them. How about that? Now, these headlines, I'm scratching my head a little bit. But, this one is just as nutty as the next one. Exclusive. Yeah, exclusive. They called you. You were up first, so that's why you get the exclusive. The king granted a request by the Duke of Sussex to stay in a royal residence for his latest visit to the UK, but Harry then declined the offer. Harry's pals say he did ask to see the king. Charles' friends say not so. This is nothing but a leak from KP. That's how it sounds to me, in my opinion. Because how would you, as a Rota member of the media, know anything that happened that minute as far as he granted a request for his son to stay at a royal residence? How would y'all know that if somebody within didn't leak it? Now, maybe the consort did, you know. War of the Windsors is truly in effect, but this whole, but Harry declined. There was no time. Harry already said he, Paul, was busy with other stuff. He didn't even give a hint that he was also booked and busy. And Harry can stay where he knows he's secure and doesn't have to worry about recording devices and all that other crap. Mm, just taking a sip of my tea. All right, so this woman that's on here, her name's in the screenshot, but I'll be reading it, moving through. There is a Harry-shaped hole in the monarchy that you all created, but okay, let me keep reading. Journalist and editor Tina Brown says we needed Harry and Meghan, but but that she's worries the rift between them and the rest of the royal family could be permanent. It's permanent, yes, because there's no apology that's been offered by the royal family for all the shit they have done over the years. Said, done, did to Meghan. And Harry has told y'all until that happens, there is no, acceptance of anything else until there is an apology. Okay. We know that they rather do this, bend over and dig a hole than to apologize. Mm. Mhm. Now, this screenshot took me out and I cracked up. I happened to see it. I just snagged it. Let me read this. Okay. The royal couple's Nigerian visit commenced on Friday, May 10th, marking the beginning of a 3-day sojourn in the West African nation. Throughout their stay, they embraced the warmth and hospitality of the Nigerian people, forging memorable connections and celebrating shared values. Amidst their packed itinerary, here we go. The Sussexes showcased their appreciation for Nigerian culture, reinforcing diplomatic ties and fostering goodwill between nations. What nations? The USA and Nigeria? Because they don't represent. Remember now, y'all had somebody official come out and said they're not representing this country over there. There you go. So I need to understand reinforcing diplomatic ties and fostering goodwill between nations. Has to be the US. They're not representing the US in a formal capacity, but they are U.S. citizens. And yes, I've claimed Harry. Okay. So y'all wanted nothing to do with. You made it clear they're not representing the royal family. They're not representing the United Kingdom. They're not representing the UK. They're not doing any of this. They're not doing any of that. This trip is Invictus related and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So then I need y'all to stop, pick a struggle because you're not going to try to take credit for the good that's going to come out of this trip. The Sussexes were invited by Nigeria, not on behalf of the Queen, the King, and the Khan and the heir, not on behalf of them. Okay. That there took me out. I was like, what? Oh no, y'all will not take credit. Swilly, keep on swaying, sir. Keep on swaying. hmm Sway till your teeth fall out, because eventually this will be it. hmm Coming to a balcony near you. Lady in Black, the list gets longer and longer and longer and longer. Which in one aspect I'm grateful for. Because you handle them like no other. Okay. But, even on Mother's Day, yes, this is my energy. hmm Now, I'll just add this and then go into the comments. So, um, hence why they are so peaceful looking. But this is for all of us. Stress can kill you as fast as a bullet. Find your peace, trust God, and live. That's Harry and Meghan right now. This is for all of us now. hmm It's something that I'm relearning, even in my own self care. Okay, which this live stream is part of. All right. Almost 100 Ooh, that's a lot of folks in here. Hopefully you all have remembered to hit the thumbs up. Please remember to hit the thumbs up. Share me out if you're able to share me out. My gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Okay. Let me come up. Let me just find this one comment. All right, maybe not. Let me see where I was. All right, 1224. Didn't I say that 1224? All right, I think. All right, so I'm just going to start there and work my way down in the comments. And we're just over an hour. Okay, we're just over an hour. Let me see. Little Mac is saying, um, now that the British press is saying Harry turned down royal accommodation, this story is the complete opposite of last week's story that Harry didn't ask because he was previously snubbed. Pick a lane. There you go. There you go. It's just when I highlight the stuff, the Sussex Squad vault just keeps getting bigger and bigger because of the receipts that these idiots keep putting out there. They tell on themselves. They don't know which lane to be in, but yeah. Laura says, Joan, they surely would apologize, nor say that they regret have chased away the only couple that could have helped them modernize the monarchy. We see Chuck's attempt to get some of Harry and Meghan shine. You better worry about his diagnosis and his dental care. Mm-hmm. Taking a sip of my tea. I'm going to try to behave myself. Let's see. Well, Anne, I'm glad you made it. I am. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Lydia, trash time. Yay. Let me see. Laura says, by having the Sussex's info back on the Royals website, had they removed it or something? I mean, that's just petty and childish to me, but first they shifted them to the back of the line, so to speak, as if people, because they need others to read about the other royals, because they would just stop after Meghan's page, because it would be Harry then Meghan's. Mm-hmm. Petty, silly people. That's what they are. Anne says Harry was gifted a green and white shirt. Okay. Black Queen, listen to the tone deaf caucasity on this colonizer. Shake my damn head. Yeah. But yet you say something and we're in the wrong. Yes. Yeah, yes. Mm-hmm. Lorna says, Little Mac, people who have too much gin and tea cannot pick anything. That's if they can still walk straight after. But that's the Royal Rotor for you. Yes. Mm-hmm. No, Joan, I'm with you. He's not going to ever utter an apology. Mm-mm. Nope. And you remember, for those of you long-term squatties, Tina used to be so upset at that nickname that KC3 gave to Meghan. That most of us were like, oh, he's saying she's strong and this and that. But his meaning behind it was much more nefarious. Like I can't break you, basically. Okay. In my opinion, that's what he meant. And Tina felt the same. Mrs. S, why don't he worry about the ish that's going on in Britain? Why are they so hell bent on getting the Sussexes to Ish Island when they told her to not come? Exactly. Exactly. So, it's just silliness abounds, but that's the rotor for you. And like I said, I didn't look for a whole lot because just taking in all the pictures and the positive and reading the comments, that's like a rabbit hole, a positive rabbit hole, and you could get lost just looking at all of that stuff. So, Elaine, that is the most stupid thing I've ever seen. Woo. Hattie says this statement is dumb. They are vying for the game, so Harry needs to see the facility. How dumb can this person be? Listen, they don't give credit. Like, there's a particular governor in the United States that actually formed the words, and I paraphrase, basically like Black Americans don't know what a computer is. There's a majority of Black Americans in the state of this particular governor. Now, her fallout is her fallout, but they always show themselves. That's all I'll say. All right, let me come on. Marshall says IG 2027 will be in Washington D.C. What else was that city put in competition with Birmingham, UK? They can't say that no UK city was allowed in the running. Nigeria will get it in 2029. Mm. Yes, because the infrastructure can be built now. They see what they have. Um, like I said, global press eyes were on the ground in that country. Yes. So, ooh, it's going to be a lot of good stuff coming out. Let me see. 1960. They wanted Harry to fly them in so they could shame Harry on every level. These people are the scum of the earth. Exactly. That I was like, you really put that in writing? But we've seen other insane things written. Um, and they thought nothing of it, and they don't think that it's racist, but racists don't think they're racist most times. Joan, all of those Brit headlines are snarky. Do they think they are being funny? Probably. My boss has spoken. Double middle fingers up to Ishi Island. Exactly. Exactly. Idalina, we could buy Gorilla Glue to keep his mouth shut. Yeah, that's probably what we need to do. What we need to do. All right. Black Queen says, yes, snubbed, you losers. Two middle fingers up to Vile Shutter Island. Exempt our wonderful squaddies. Exactly. Exactly. Because, yeah, phew, just Looney Toonies. Looney Toonies. Kim, how are you? Royal family and their cohorts are brain damaged. For what purpose? Prince Harry has visited every country that has represented to right that has represented or sent representatives to Invictus before to host city events. How dare UK say they should have be paraded? Well, I mean, that's what they think. That's how they feel. Mm, 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 mm. That's how they feel. Okay, 1960s joining in with Mrs. S. Yes, double middle fingers up. Connie Balmer, as if the UK can fly all the sick veterans to London. So much jealousy. Yes, jealousy, lunacy, idiocracy. Just like, let me just move to the next comment. Hey, V, the Brexiteers didn't want black immigrants coming across their borders. Not even Commonwealth blacks are welcome. So why is that security officer talking about flying in wounded Nigerians? To sound like he's someone important and knows what he's talking about. That's why. That's why he thinks he knows so much because he former royal protection. I would think you would have had a little bit more integrity to keep your mouth shut, sir, because that's what royal protection. I wouldn't expect to see anything from them. So anyway, yeah. Cameron, how are you? Charity begins at home. The evil campaign can complain about the poverty in Nigeria. They should look at their own home. They are poverty around everywhere. Yeah, poverty is everywhere across this globe. Again, to the lunacy of fly these people in for a performative measure. That's all that it would have been. And yes, it would have been in order to be like, he flew them in and who paid for that? And who has this and that? And we could see all the headlines that would have been written, but you know, mm-mm. Yes, Church Nelly. The tabloid said that KC3 snubbed Harry. Little Mac says, Joan, Totally agree. Elaine P., do they not remember what they wrote previously? They remember, but they hope that the reader doesn't. They don't want to be reminded of it. They will block people in a heartbeat when you call them out and show them their, like, is this you? So many people get blocked when they do that, and it's funny. Hattie says, Connie B., why would he want to fly them to the UK anyway? Meghan's not going there, and he wants her with him, right? And to know that she was there at Heathrow waiting on her husband. Okay. Idalina, the royal family doesn't care about the wounded soldiers. Biggest one publicity, they are disgusting. Yeah. Yep. That's all it is. Mrs. S, the UK act like they don't give two ish about their veterans, but they want the Nigerian vets to fly there. Make it make sense, please. There is no sense to make of that. It's just complete cuckoo. Cuckoo. Um Black Queen, you got it on point. Cal Miller. Hello? Is this the Daily Fail? Senior Royal here. Yes. I can hear Baron saying that, by the way. Um Connie says, newsflash, until they apologize to Meghan and do right by both of them, she's 100% correct on that one. Yeah. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming. She ain't going there. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Hold on one second, everybody. All right, thank you everybody for waiting. Let me see. A few more comments. Nutty Doctor, it's dawning on Casey that his behavior this time hit the wrong nerves of the public and they called him out. Well, good. He probably still doesn't care though. Nutty Doctor. He probably still doesn't care. Marvin, those people on Salty Island can't catch their levels. The Spencers hit them out the park. Years. They rode at dawn. I love that. They showed up, showed out, and gave the love and support that should have been given by the Windsors. But nevertheless, that part, Joan, they are too arrogant, superior, and racist to apologize, right? And so that we don't ever have to worry about that. We don't. Antoinette VS, wait, the UK media wasn't invited to be there? Good for their lying asses. Well, the BBC had some pictures, but it's in Vitkus, remember? Harry controls and when they were mm-mm, mm-mm. He lets it be known. They didn't really deserve to be there. Not to be there, not to even have a chance to try to get close to, especially Meghan, to be coming up with their crazy narratives to nothing. Anne says the person who made that statement about flying Nigerian wounded soldiers to London, the UK wants Invictus Games to own, but they are seeding Harry and Meghan unofficial royal trip with spectacular and showed up the useless UK PR. Yeah. So they can say what they want, they can do what they want, but action speaks louder than all those crazy headline and words that they think are fantastic, snarky headlines. It's just silliness. Silliness. Black Queen, Willie Pegg assumed the position so easily, even fake digging a hole. Yes. Who the, I think Harry would even know how to use a shovel, like not bent over like that, but put your foot on it. Anyway, Mona says yes. Willie Leaks is bending over. Someone told him with was a golden peg buried in that sand. Cheryl. Tina needs to shut up. She's one of the Sussex haters. Yeah. And this whole, oh, there's a Harry size hole in the monarchy. Harry is a family man, so okay, she's a disgusting beast. Just my opinion. Okay. Mm, 1960. Charles could stop all this immediately, but he chooses to torture his son and daughter in law and their precious children on a daily basis. What the Rhoda doesn't understand is Harry and Meghan have moved on. Yes. Yes, they did. And although the Rhoda had told us back in 2020 that they, as of April 1st, would not cover the Sussexes, they will not be on their beat, they will not be mentioned, they lie. So why should any headline ever be um, believed that they put out? You said you weren't going to cover them. You lied. Let me see. Mrs. S says that smirk slash laugh that Harry gave as he's getting into the car. And Easter Island head said, Harry, how does it feel to be home? Did it for me. His home is in America with Meghan and the kids. Okay. they don't get it. He's not their property. She definitely is not your property, nor their children. Hallelujah. For that hallelujah. They are free Americans. Okay. Woo. Ciao. Madam F, these fools think Duchess Meghan is their baby reindeer. Well, and the one that was portrayed or was in that, I know that Pissy interviewed, but that person is off the rocker, off the rockers. Talk about being a troll. Woo, my gosh. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Bye, Gwen. Take care. Thanks for being. Of course, I'm so behind right now. Let me see. Lady says they are embarrassing. It is crazy. Um, Lola says, Little Max, so very true. Harry is thriving. There's no way he's coming back to that viper's pit. He comes to do what he needs to do, which is a visit. To stay? No. Again, I've said this before. Even if something were to have happened between him and Meghan, he doesn't mean he's going back there. Do you know he has a whole life in California? Job, everything? I mean, why? They truly believe they are the end all be all. They are end, but they are not the be all. Okay. Let me let me scroll through. Let me look over here. Kat, thank you so very much. Dang it, I'm late. Hello, Miss VS and Squaddies. No, never late. You can always listen to replay for anything that you missed. Thank you for the love that you dropped on me. May it be returned to you 1,000 times over. Let me get to my spot because you know I'm never prepared for y'all giving love like this. So here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. All right, I'm gonna end soon. Eventually, my husband will be cutting the lawn, and then the dogs are gonna go, especially Kuja. It's gonna go absolutely ballistic. Let me see. Jones says, "Vs. This governor, like other well-meaning white folks, eventually let their true racism slip out years." And I wish her well in the upcoming, if she's up for election this year, because let me just, whew, yes, Barbara, yes. So, and she only got the position by default. Let me say it like that, because the one that was in the governor's mansion did something that he shouldn't have and had to leave office. Okay, moving on. You know, we got the crazies here over in the U.S. do the wildest things. So, oh, see, what did I just tell you? What did I tell you? Cool, let's come back. That was for you, Church Lady. Mm. Elaine says, wow, Harry and Meghan are on the BBC News. Yeah. You know that. Government. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to behave. I'm going to behave. I'm going to behave. Yeah, Lorna, it just doesn't make sense how they don't go to the doctors. They don't have annual checks head to toe. Okay. Especially Kuja feels the same way. Her sound effects are absolutely priceless. Lorna says the fact that billionaire King Chucky is not going to the dentist says a lot. What is going on over there that it is so bad the UK dentists are pulling teeth with pliers? Woo! Really? That's like old school. They could do that at home. All right, let me shut up. Lord of mercy. Um, just scrolling through. All right. Oh, see, thank you so much. Let me come back over here. All right, just had to make sure I didn't skip or miss something else. So thank you for the super sticker. May it be returned unto you 1,000 times over. Y'all are so sweet. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so, so, so very much. All right. Let me come over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to bring up my final comment for the day that my boss, Mrs. S, dropped very early on. And so this is the sentiments. A very happy Mother's Day to all mothers, mothers to be, like mothers, mothers slash fathers, mother cluckers, and fathers in the roles as mother. So may you all have a very wonderful rest of your Mother's Day that celebrates, especially here in the US. That's where we're celebrating. Um, I will hopefully speak with you all through the week. Who knows? Could be daily, may not be. I don't make promises just because I have the time and y'all are a little bit food to the soul. So, anyway, love you all. Please take care of yourselves. I'm sure I'll see you around the YouTube halls, especially in the Sussex Positive, because I know there are probably a lot more pictures coming as day 3 is winding down. And yeah, just kind of looking forward to it. So, love you all. Take care. See you soon. Bye.